Hello, everybody, and welcome to yet another exciting episode of FYI. Remember, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the notification button at the bottom of this page and be part of my world. I can promise you it's a journey you would want to be a part of. Thank you so much, as usual. Now, a couple weeks ago, I did an episode titled The Young and the Restless. And though it had a lot of comical moments in between, there were also moments that really stuck out, and gave us a reason or a cause to really ponder and think about what actually is happening in our nation. For today's episode, I'll be talking about the state of the Nigerian nation with everything that has been happening so far. But before I do that, permit me to read an excerpt from a viewer of my channel. This is what he says. Now, his name is Greatness Shupujeku. I hope I got that right. And very quickly, just flow with me for a minute. This is what he says. He says, charity, they say, begins at home. We should be better people from home first. Some of us cannot even manage little things that do not belong to us directly because of incapability or selfishness. So how can we be entrusted with a nation? My take on this is, inasmuch as there are no opportunities out there, we can start solving problems in our immediate individual environments. For instance, I stopped by a mini market the other day to buy bananas. I asked for the price of banana and it was barely like 10 fingers. The seller told me it was 1,500 naira. I tried to buy it for 600 naira. She refused, and the next statement she made was, "You rich people are just too stingy. Oga, I am not selling." I understood she was very angry for some reason, thereby pouring out her frustrations on me. So I drove to a space, parked, and walked to her shop. Still priced the same banana. She gave it to me for 600 naira. I bargained for 500, and she took the money. Then I am wondering, how can this nation be good again if we all have these mindsets? Thank you, FYI, for this topic. It's very deep. Yeah, so that was from a view of mine called Greatness. Thank you very much, Greatness, for your comments. Very well appreciated. So today, basically, we're going to be talking about the state of the Nigerian nation. The incident that occurred on the 20th of October 2020 is one that I would never in my lifetime forget. Ever, absolutely never forget. Just in case that date does not ring a bell in your head, that's the day that refers basically to the, Lekki Tollgate massacre, where innocent people who were protesting, sitting down, holding the Nigerian flag, singing the national anthem, they were shot at by the military. They were unarmed, they were expressing their fundamental human rights, and they were shot at. Innocent people were killed. For me, that was a life changer. My life as a Nigerian, as a young Nigerian adult, would never, ever be the same after seeing and going through that experience. My heart broke. I couldn't cry anymore. I was short of words because I said, how bad could it be that we get to this point where people who are expressing themselves rightly are being shot at? They try to silence your voice, and then they try to stir the whole story and turn it into a whole other thing, a different dimension, and make it look as though it never happened. In those early periods, I would wake up some mornings and I would literally pinch myself because I'm like, did this thing actually really happen? Then why are these people trying to make it seem as though we are speaking amiss? Or why are they trying to make it look as though we are wasting our time? And since then, I made a resolve in my heart. And that resolve is the fact that I would never be silenced. I will keep speaking my truth. I will keep living my truth. As far as I am a Nigerian and as far as I've got blood flowing in my brain, I'm going to keep talking regardless. I will state my mind, and I will use every platform that I have to state my truth and what it is I believe in, what it is I stand for. It's not just about being young and restless. In that episode, people, a lot of my friends and members of the crew who were talking were saying stuff as, and it particularly looked as if the older people did not want to, step down and make room for the younger persons. But actually that is true. But more to that is the fact that we as young people need to take that step Because the truth of the matter is, these are the people who are there. These are the people who are benefiting. Why on earth do you think they would be so kind? Or, I mean, do you think they just saw the light and you think they'll just step down all of a sudden for you? That is never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen unless you, as a young person, decide to get up and do what it is that you're supposed to do. It's never gonna happen unless you, as a young person, decides that, okay, enough is enough. These people are not gonna silence my voice anymore. These people are not gonna silence my opinion anymore. I'm gonna stand up for what I believe in. I'm gonna stand up because I am also a Nigerian. I'm not a lazy youth. I'm not just somebody who doesn't have a mindset of his own. I'm exposed. I'm in the 21st century and I can have an opinion, and my opinion can count because this is a democracy. And in a democracy, everybody has a voice. Everybody is entitled to speak. And that is what every young person must start doing from now on. Use your platform, whatever it is. Speak your truth. Don't let nobody silence you, because they will try to do that. Okay? They will try to do that, trust me. But as far as you have a resolve in your heart that in spite of or despite whatever it is they will do, you will still stand for the truth. Trust me, it will create a change. With the NSAS movement and all, it might look as if it was a facade or it was just a mere face. But trust me, Nigeria would never remain the same after that. They did not see that coming. They did not see that coming. And I am more glad than ever that I was part of people who stood up for what is right. I was part of people who stood up for what they believed in. I was part of the people who know and stood up for the fact that if we don't move out as young Nigerians, as young adults, to take that which belongs to us, it will never be given to us. Look at the state of Nigeria right now. Inflation is at its highest. A dollar goes for about 500 naira right now. You know, it's not even about today. It's about tomorrow. It's about our kids, the children who are not even born. Is this the kind of country we want to bring our children into? Is this the kind of experiences we want to bring them into, where they cannot afford a good meal, where they cannot have a regular job, where they cannot have a regular means of being able to provide for themselves, let alone provide for a family in the future? The state of the nation is preposterous. But one thing I know is that as far as we all come together, raise and bring our voices together in oneness, there is no obstacle that we cannot surmount. There is no mountain we cannot bring down. And the sooner we do that and realize the power we have, the better for all of us. Let them know that they cannot fling little stolen money on our faces and then make us to shut up. Because you know what happens when you do that? You sell your birthright, you sell your destiny, you sell your power, and you sell your voice. And that's exactly what happens. And we can do better. I'm at that state and I'm at that point in my life where I am tired. Absolutely tired. And I'm done. And nobody is going to use me. I'm not going to become anybody's puppet. I'm not going to become anybody's pawn on a chessboard. I am a king in my own right. You are a king, you're a queen in your own right. And let nobody use you to propagate evil or negativity. Stand up for what is right. Stand up for what you believe in. Do the right thing. And I can guarantee you that the sky is only going to be our starting point as a nation. Because I say this all the time, Nigeria has the potential to be one of the greatest, most powerful, richest nations in the entire world. Matter of fact, top 5. We have it all. Intellectuality, human resources, natural resources, everything. Literally, God created Nigeria with every single thing we need. Yet, we are one of the poorest nations in the world. Guys, make it make sense. It breaks my heart. Why? Why should we be in this state? Food for thought, guys. Think about it. But I believe my message has sunk deep this day. Take it to heart and let's do better. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, be part of the movement, be part of change, and be part of this new move. Thank you so much, guys. Have a beautiful day.